Merry Crisis! It's me, Monabyss. Most Decembers I do Christmas drawings with like all the characters, my Lego Cs and stuff, celebrating Christmas or doing little Christmas activities, but this year I just didn't want to. I didn't want to draw it. The problem I have most Christmases is that I do not like red and green color palettes. Like, they can be good ones, but the specific Christmas, like, bright green next to the bright red is just, in my mind, it just is not, it's not a thing I do well. I'm sure it looks fine, but like when it comes to shading and lighting and all that, I'm at a loss. So I just decided not to. And my friends have been playing the new Pokemon game, and I went, oh my god, I love them. I love Pokemon. But I didn't get the new game because I wasn't interested. I saw all the trailers, and I looked at it and went, I don't want to spend my money on that. If it comes out and it's like really cool or whatever, I'll like buy it later, like, or ask for it for Christmas or whatever. But I just didn't have the interest at the time, and it came out and I went, no, I still don't want it. But I still love the Pokemon, so I decided that I would be drawing like fusions of two Pokemons. I put, the first fusion was a Ghastly and a Cubone. I may have forgotten that there was already a spooky Cubone. I forgot that was an entire type. I just went, yes, I can do that, easy peasy. And I did. I actually really like how it turned out. I didn't do the sketching process because I did that in like the middle of the night, and I just didn't have the brain to be like, oh yes, turn on record device. But I really like how he turned out. He's a little boy. I think he's probably, out of the three that I have recorded in this video, my favorite. I just think it turned out really well. I used my crunchy brush because I tried to semi-replicate Pokemon, the very old Pokemon art style, where they had kind of like a crunchy kind of look to it, but it was like, it might not have been a crunchy look, it might have just been a really shit picture I had, I don't know. I tried to do their shading, but I don't know how they do that, so I just went, yeah, close enough, we got this. The second one, I had a Rotom and is it a Metagross? Yeah, a Metagross. I got these ideas from my friends. I went on and I was just like, give me Pokemon, tell me. And I got those two from them. And then for the final one, I used a random Pokemon generator where it would give me a random Pokemon from whatever. So the final one is a Dreepy and a Alolan Ninetales, which I don't know if you see, like, because you can tell from the first two, like, the first one definitely is leaning more towards the fact that it's a Cubone with, like, a ghost part. It could just be a ghost one, but, like, there's not a lot of, Ghastly doesn't have a lot of features that I could have combined it with, so I kept the fangs and stuff, and the smoke. Kept it, like, I tried to give him the eyes a little more angry, like, pointy, like in the skull. You can tell with Rotom, it is still a Rotom. You can tell with the color palette and stuff. I don't know if the Metagross really comes through, because I tried to give it the 4 pins, but then I was just like, I don't really know. And rather than a cross, it's just like, I don't know, a minus. But it still came across like, yeah, there is a Pokemon there. The final one with Dreepy and Ninetales, I don't know if either of them are entirely present or if it just kind of makes up. It could have been mistaken for one of the black and white legendaries. There's little, not legendaries, but like the horse looking ones. But yeah, it doesn't quite give off Dreepy, but it also doesn't give off Ninetales, and I'm not really sure about it, but I liked how it turned out. I like the colors, and I like how it's got little flipper feet. So I like all of the designs as they ended up. I did have, like, I think 2 more designs, but I really didn't like them as much. I might post them on my Twitter or my Tumblr, whatever's still alive. Oh, whatever's still functioning by the time I get this video out. But this year's been interesting. I've started doing these commentaries over my videos. I lessened the amount of videos I did to once a month. I didn't keep it too much on a schedule, and I felt a lot more relaxed about it. And because this isn't a job for me or anything, this is just for fun. And I feel like I've really done better, because rather than rushing it all the time, as I said in like January when I first started this, I was always rushing. Now I feel like I've done, like, even if the drawing itself isn't great or like overly detailed, I feel like it's because I'm practicing with a style, or I'm trying out a new thing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. A lot more fun than I used to be having. The burnout isn't happening as much because it's one picture. I'm not feeling exhausted. I'm not feeling like pressured to get these things out. I started a new job in like November, I think, which is exciting for me because I had a job last year around December and January, and it just didn't work out for like a lot of reasons, but it's not something I really want to get into. But I got a new job like last month, and things are going great. Okay, I'm having a good time. I've spent time playing like video games and stuff, like actually getting into the, you know, as everyone has when they eventually get around to it, they get their Steam library filled with things, and I'm enjoying things a lot more. All in all, I think things are going a lot better for me. Hopefully you will have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate, Happy Holidays if you don't, and a Happy New Year. Thanks so much for watching, and for those who've stuck around, thanks for keeping with me. See you next year.